after the release of the Conference Board of Canada's flawed report on Canada Post, right-wing politicians and their friends in the media are beating the drum for privatization of the public utility. It seems hardly a day goes by without an editorial somewhere pushing for privatization. They say that Canada Post is going to be a burden on taxpayers. They say that nobody uses the mail anymore and the Crown Corporation is incapable of supporting itself. These claims are patently untrue. In reality, the only way CPC will become a burden on taxpayers is if the Harper government and the bosses at the post office are allowed to continue sabotaging the future of the organization. There is no doubt that fewer people are mailing letters these days. Email, direct deposit of paychecks, online banking, e-cards, ellipsis, all of these things have contributed to the decline of letter mail in Canada and around the world. At least a component of what was the post office's core business is becoming unnecessary. It is difficult to say how far letter mail volumes will fall, but letter mail won't disappear altogether. There will almost certainly be a core amount of mail that will continue. Things like Christmas cards, gifts, formal letters and other items are unlikely to be replaced by their digital counterparts. It's just that nobody is sure exactly how much mail this will be. We don't know where the bottom is. But technology also has its upsides for business at the post office. Parcel volumes have steadily increased as more people are shopping online. This trend will only continue. This is business that Canada Post has to compete for, as there is already a variety of private companies that offer the same service. But this creates a unique position for Canada Post within the parcel market. Because public competition exists, Canada Post is able to force the private companies to keep their rates lower. Years ago, UPS actually attempted to sue Canada Post for what they labeled unfair competition. But it is precisely this competition that benefits the public. This is exactly the reason that this Crown Corporation must remain in public hands. In truth, the problems facing Canada Post are not unique. Post offices around the world are facing exactly the same challenges, but they are facing the prospect of falling letter mail volumes by creating new services and areas of business. This is the direction Canada Post should be looking. Canada Post Corporation is a massive network of infrastructure that touches every home and business in this country. It is the largest distribution network in the country. It is the largest retail network in the country. There are endless possibilities for what could be done with this infrastructure. Perhaps this is the reason right-wing politicians seem so eager to give it away to their billionaire buddies. Still, both the government and Canada Post management seem unwilling to talk about new services or areas of business. One area that many post offices around the world have ventured into is banking and financial services. With over 6,000 retail outlets in the country, including hundreds in small towns that do not have a single bank branch, Canada Post could quickly become a major player in personal banking. What's more, this would be a public bank that could play the same role in the banking sector that Canada Post plays in the parcel industry. Public competition to the big banks could help keep down user fees that gouge Canadians. This isn't some far-fetched, half-baked idea. Postal banking is extremely successful the world over. At least 1 billion people have an account with a postal bank. While traditional revenue streams evaporate, the refusal of both government and Canada Post to entertain this and other potential new areas of business is truly astonishing. In fact, it seems like downright sabotage. Canada Post is one of the most valuable public assets in the country, and it is now obvious that the sharks are circling.